right, good morning, YouTube. This is the start of me trying to get back into YouTube, which if you follow me on Instagram, I've been wanting to get back into YouTube, but struggling with it because talking to a camera is super awkward when there's no one there. Anyways, so for this first video, for this return to YouTube, I thought I would film and kind of like vlog my journey with a month without sugar. So today is February 1st. I have decided to do sugar-free February. Today is day one. It's about 7:30 in the morning. So all I've eaten so far is an English muffin with some butter on it. There is no sugar in the English muffin. It's like a whole grain one. And then just a little bit of grass-fed butter. So that's all I've had. And I'm drinking my peppermint tea. It's Monday, so I feel like Monday and the start of a month was a really great time. Like, I'm always motivated on the first of the month, and I'm always motivated on Mondays, so just extra motivation to try a new challenge and also challenge myself by getting back into YouTube. So what the challenge is no sugar, obviously. I'm kind of tweaking it to fit what I think will work best for me. So I'm still gonna eat fruit. I'm going to try and avoid like super processed white bread. Mainly I'm cutting out like all white sugar, cane sugar, sauces like maple syrup, ketchup, cutting out like sugary drinks, ice cream sweets, like all of that junk. Yes, it's day one. I feel great so far. I'm gonna have overnight oats for breakfast, and normally I do jam in my overnight oats, but I'm gonna just like smush up some strawberries and do that instead. So yeah, I will probably check in later. So here is my breakfast this morning. Normally I will do peanut butter, peanuts, and raspberry or strawberry jam, but this is just some smushed up strawberries. I also realized I made this like last night or 2 days ago, and normally when I make my overnight oats, I put maple syrup in them, so I'm still gonna eat these, but for the future, I'm gonna have to take maple syrup out of my overnight oats recipe. Day one, people. Good morning, it is day 3 of sugar-free February. I feel like this is the first time I've really had to think about not adding sugar, because normally I add maple syrup into my oats. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna add some vanilla extract and some fresh strawberries and see how it goes. Definitely started to get some like chocolate cravings yesterday. I did a chocolate protein shake because my protein powder also doesn't have added sugar. They use like monk fruit sweetener or something like that. I'm really tired today. I don't know if that's just because I didn't sleep very good, but yeah, definitely feeling a lot lower energy than normal, but all right, sugar-free check-in. It is February 14th. It is Valentine's Day, and this is Gibbous. And so yeah, it's officially been 2 weeks of doing sugar-free February, so I just wanted to check in with you guys. The first week was definitely really challenging. I'd say the first day of doing anything is fine, but the second and third day, lots of cravings. I was exhausted. Days like 4, 5, and 6 I was just so cranky. Like, I feel like I had a little like goblin inside of me. Like, my boyfriend was walking by and I literally just like put my foot out and tripped him. Like, I was just so much like little goblin energy, I would call it. And then by the end of the first week, you know, I was pretty used to it. I was feeling okay. This last week was really good. I would say I had a couple little like, I don't want to call them failures, but I had a couple times where I would accidentally eat sugar without realizing it. So one example was I put like balsamic vinegar on my salad. I thought I was being smart by not using a salad dressing, and then I found out balsamic vinegar has like a few grams of added sugar. But you know, this is a learning experience. Mostly I'm doing this so that I can be more conscious and intentional with the food that I'm eating and the sugar that I'm eating. So I wasn't mad about it. And then we also went and visited my boyfriend's family over the weekend, and I wasn't very strict with sugar then. I did, obviously, like, we had pancakes for breakfast, sugary pancakes, so I did microwaved blueberries instead of syrup, but like, you know, if there was like sugar in some sauce or what, I wasn't mad about it. You know, I'm not gonna be like the picky eater when a mom's cooking food, so whatever. Anyways, end of week 2, feeling pretty good. Today's Valentine's Day. I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but I'm going to be cheating a little bit today because it is Valentine's Day. I'm gonna have probably wine with dinner, have some chocolate. You know, I think enjoying life and enjoying the little things is far more important than trying to be really strict with a diet, especially when I know that I can maintain my physique, my health level, my fitness level with sugar. I'm not mad about a 1-day cheat on this challenge. It's been pretty crazy. I would say I lost about 5 pounds the first week. Not intentionally. I wasn't trying to lose weight, but I was just eating so much sugar before that I put myself into a caloric deficit. So this week I've tried to be really intentional with eating more just like non-sugar foods. So just having a bigger breakfast, more oats with my breakfast, having bigger serving sizes at dinner, because I don't want to lose weight. I want to be building strength right now. So I'd say my goal is like maintenance calories, even though I don't track my calories. So yeah, it was pretty crazy how fast I went down 5 pounds just from no sugar. So end of week 2 and I feel pretty dang good. I haven't needed caffeine, haven't needed like pretty much any of that. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys when we're closer to the end of this challenge. It's March 1st, so I'm like nervous. Why am I nervous? I literally used to eat an entire pint of this stuff probably every 2 days. I think I would eat 2 or 3 of these a week. I shit you not. Honestly, it's good, but it's like not as good as I remember. But then again, fruit tastes like candy now, so like this does taste like weirdly like artificial. I don't know, I think my taste buds have changed. It's March 1st. I'm done with sugar-free February. I'm gonna start adding in added sugar. So I did no added sugar, so now I'm gonna add in added sugar. The AHA, American Heart Association, I think, recommends 24 or 25 grams of sugar, of added sugar. So that's kind of what I'm gonna shoot for. Interestingly enough, this ice cream per serving, which is a third of this, which is like what I would eat every single night, is 21 grams of added sugar. Not even considering all the other things that you don't even think of that have sugar in them. Just this ice cream was like basically hitting the daily recommended max, and I was eating that every single night, so that's crazy. But yeah, it's been a month. I feel pretty good. I lost a lot of weight really fast in the beginning, but I upped my other food to try and combat that because I didn't want to lose weight. So I weighed in this morning and I'm pretty much exactly 128 pounds, which was what I started at. So things I'm most excited to add back in: cannolis. I freaking love cannolis. Maple syrup in both my overnight oats and like pancakes and stuff. Definitely ice cream. Starbucks, which like I'm not a big Starbucks drinker in the first place, but there's a Starbucks in the Target that I go to, and every time I walk by, I'm just like, I want a chai tea and cake pops so bad. I freaking love cake pops. I think the biggest lessons learned I had from the whole thing is how much added sugar is in everything and how easy it is to make those same things like homemade just as delicious without the added sugar. So for example, I was having grilled cheese with tomato soup one night, and every single can of tomato soup I could find had added sugar in it, but I was able to make homemade tomato soup super easily with like onions, tomatoes, like beef broth. Like it was so easy and there was no added sugar and it tasted just as good. Like the amount of swaps that were so easy to make, and it felt like I wasn't cutting anything out of my diet, but I was reducing all that added sugar, like switching from white bread to sourdough bread, switching from like vanilla yogurt to like non-fat plain Greek yogurt, switching from like teriyaki sauce to just soy sauce with sesame oil. Little things like that. Like I was able to just make so many swaps and be a lot more conscious in the grocery store and like actually reading labels, looking at what I was buying. Yeah, I definitely recommend this challenge to anyone that just wants to learn more about what they're eating and what's in their diet. I think for me, the biggest takeaway was just being more aware of what I was eating. I think I stuck to it about 90%. I cheated on Valentine's Day. You know, I had chocolate, it was Valentine's Day. There's a few times like I went home to see my boyfriend's parents where, I think I mentioned this earlier, like I ate whatever they made. And then times like where I went out with friends, or like I was ordering food with friends and I wasn't gonna be like, you can't really like know what they put in food that you order, so I tried to just be like as conscious as possible. I'm looking forward to this newfound awareness of my food that I have. Overall, I think it was a really great challenge. If you want to try it, do what feels doable for you. For me, that was just cutting out added sugar. I still eat fruits. For some people, they want to cut out all sugar, even fruit. You know, do what feels easy to you and attainable to you. I think overall, it's just a really good educational experience, and I would definitely recommend. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'm excited to get back into YouTube. I'm excited to start posting more on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe to see everything that's coming. I think I'm gonna do like a grocery shop with me vlog and show you all the different little swaps you can make to cut out sugar, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.